Oh dear, this serious? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Shut up, I lie. Don't mix me. Why? No, sir. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This serious? This serious? We are say, don't mix me. Don't mix me. I lie. You chat too much. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Don't mix me. Why? This serious? You chat too much. Don't mix me. I lie. I lie. Oh dear. No, sir. No, sir. Are you kidding me? You chat too much. Don't mix me. This serious? This serious? We are say. Are you kidding me? Don't mix me. I lie. I lie. Don't mix me. This serious? Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the most anticipated show of the week, Chill and Spill. Whoop, whoop. Well, we haven't been here for a few weeks, haven't we?
Yes, indeed.
We can't say couple because that's two. A few is more than two. We miss you guys. How is everyone doing?
Indeed we do.
I'm telling you something. You know when life is lifing, there's nothing you can do. All you have to do is just roll with the punches.
Yes.
Yes,
and
roll with
plus
the punches.
I took a well-deserved break.
Yes. Zuz took a well-deserved break.
Yes, I was away.
So, that is why we haven't had a show. And plus other things. Last Sunday, as a lot of people around the world will know, our team, Arsenal...
That's right.
Yep. Won the Premier League. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Let's get it.
North London is red.
Come on now. Let's get it. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, people. This is a live show. For those newcomers, new people that's come online, welcome to Chill and Spill. I'm your host, Nubian. And to my right is my co-host, Zuz.
Hey, y'all.
And each and every Sunday, we have lovely debates about life. Things that happen on a day-to-day basis. Things that happen that we don't have no control of. But you see right here, this is a place where you just let it all out. Nothing is being swept under the carpet. Everything goes, not everything, obviously, with manners and respect.
Good manners and proper conduct.
This is a good manners and proper conduct channel, yeah, which stands for good. GMPC stands for good manners and proper conduct. So, once everybody has manners and knows how to speak and all these things, then
you can air your views.
Oh, come on now, come on.
You can say what you want.
You can say what you want. It's a safe space. It is a safe space. We also have a phone line if you'd like to call in and air your views. The phone line is 07903 129
265.
That's 07903 129
265.
Yes, that's if you'd like to air your views. Yeah, sometimes some people don't want to type. Some people want to speak. Welcome aboard, Twins of Twins. Welcome aboard,
Welcome
twins
aboard.
of twins.
Welcome aboard.
Are these the St. Lucian twins?
Yes.
Big up yourself all the way out there in St. Lucia. Big up yourself each and every time. Sucker fit.
Oh, gosh.
You serious?
Welcome aboard, Faye. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the hair parlor.
Hi, the hair parlor.
Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry.
You lot missed us.
We
sure.
missed you guys.
But we missed you guys so much.
We have to remember this is a live show as well. This is a live show. Welcome aboard, Shugs.
Welcome aboard, Shugs.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Woo, woo.
Welcome to Chill and Spill. Like the live and share it.
Share.
Share, follow and subscribe, people. Come on now. We know how this goes. It's free of charge. Yeah? Like, share, follow, and subscribe to all the platforms. Please. Thank you very much, Shugs. Big up. Mixcloud, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Kick, Beagle, and last but not least, the GMPC Live Radio. Big up yourselves each and every time.
You can watch live on the radio.
You can also, if you're on the radio station, you can also watch live.
Yes, indeed.
You can watch us live on the radio station. On the radio station, unfortunately, everything's green.
Yeah, you can't see.
You can't see what's going on the background. But
No, sir.
I think we're twins of twins at this point.
No, sir.
Big up DJ General and DJ Jackie, the Love Doctor,
The Love Doctor.
for the shows today. Blessing the airwaves as per usual. Big up all the DJs. I'm going through it. I don't care. I ain't been there for a minute. I'm going through it. Yeah. Big up Sir Benson, General, Jackie,
Yep.
Rooster, Mango,
Yep.
Ecstatic, World Love, King Jam,
Chamouch.
Chamouch, Mark, Abraham, Sean. Big up yourselves each and every time. Is that all?
Are we missing anybody? We said Mark.
I got with it.
We said Mark.
We said.
We said.
We definitely said Mark.
Yes, we did.
LA Star.
Big up LA Star.
Big up yourself each and every time. LA. Big up who's that?
Big up RN11.
RN11. Big up yourself each and every time. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm your host Nubian, and to my right is co-host Zuz, for those that have just logged on. Yes, this is how we start our show. We find out how everybody is doing. Welcome aboard, Capreem.
Hi, Capreem.
Welcome aboard. Like, share, follow, and subscribe, people.
Capreem, don't give me jokes already.
It is absolutely free.
Thank you, twins of twins.
Thank you, twins of twins. So how you been, Zuz? Because you've had a break.
I have had a break.
Yeah.
I had to fly out like a little bird. No, I'm good. I'm well rested. I could rest more. You could always rest more. But nonetheless, I am well rested. And I'm ready for the chill and spill, because see this topic today?
This serious. This serious.
Okay. So I am ready to get into it.
Good.
You dig?
Yeah, dig. Dig. Muelas.
Yes. You're tired, yeah? I'm tired too.
Big up all the St. Lucians out there. Listen, as for myself, we are doing life. Life is life-in.
Yes.
God is in control. I am not arguing with the man upstairs. No way at all. He knows the plan. He knows what it's all about. And I'm just going to leave it to him, you know. But other than that, I'm doing very well. I can't complain, you know, because there's people out there that's doing much worse. So I'm going to give thanks each and every time. Big up Leo Queen.
Leo Queen, woo, woo.
Big up Leo Queen each and every time. Big up the Love Doctor.
Love Doctor.
It seems like Chamouch mix our drinks.
Don't give me joke, the Love Doctor.
Wow.
DJ Jackie. Big up Mama Star.
Big up Mama Star each and every time. And big up user 1440. Big up yourselves each and every time. Oh yeah, it's time. So, without further ado, should I say the number again one more time?
Yes.
Yes, because some people can't see the number. If you would like to call in to air your views, the number is 07903 129.
265.
WhatsApp calls only. So if you're abroad, please add the +44 and take out the 0 for the
Yes.
number.
Yes.
I'm going to run that again. 07903 129.
265.
Right. So, happy Sunday to you, Leo Queen. Happy Sunday. Welcome aboard 16, user 1639.
Big up.
Welcome aboard. So, I wonder what the hot topic is tonight. I do the head.
Just about.
Just about got it out there, people. World love.
Where I love.
Big up yourselves each and every time. Wapnin.
Wapnin. There. On the gully. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And big up TikTok.
Big up TikTok.
Big
everyone
up
on
TikTok. Everybody on the TikTok live. Big up everybody on the TikTok live. We are on many, many platforms, people.
So you know we've got to do the big ups.
We've got to do the big ups. We can't leave nobody out. And this is a live show. It's not edited. Mm-hmm. It's very rare that you get a live talk show, podcast, whichever you'd like to call it. It's very rare for a live show. So, if you think to yourself, what's going on here? It's live, people. Mm-hmm. Yeah? So, the topic tonight is about police brutality. Police brutality, people. The UK is on fire right now.
It's a bit deep.
It is on fire right now. There's protests going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's on fire. Police brutality. Why do police feel like it's okay to abuse people, unalive people, and get away with it? Because they've got the tag police. Why do they think it's okay to do that?
It's too much. The force, the excessive force, that's what it is. The excessive force that they're using, yeah, on normal civilians is
Yep.
crazy, yeah? And it's been happening since, like, before the 60s. The 60s was rife, yes. But it's been happening for many, many, many years. Yeah? It's been happening for many, many years. And right now, recently, in the UK news, this is UK, unfortunately, a gentleman by the name of Henry Nowak.
Henry Nowak.
Henry Nowak. He was attacked.
Brutally attacked. And falsely accused of racism. The police then arrested him, even though he mentioned he was injured.
He was injured. He'd been, harmed multiple times
with a sharp object.
Very sharp article blade. And he told the police he can't breathe. They arrested him. They put handcuffs on him. They read him his rights, and they did not take seriously his injuries, to the point that now he is no longer with us. And when I tell you The UK is going crazy. It's so unfortunate. It's such an unfortunate situation. And not only that, I feel like if I am bringing it to race, which I will eventually, but I am going to do it right now actually, this has been happening to black people for a very, very long time. Obviously, the victim is Caucasian, and there's a lot of far-right citizens, politicians, everything. They're just going crazy. And it's, instead of trying to solve the problem of why police feel like they can use so much force or excessive force when making arrests or inquiries, it's now become this race thing. And it shouldn't be a race thing. The family have made it known that they don't want it to be a hate or a race thing.
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's the negligence of the police. I'm sorry. If I say that I'm injured, regardless,
and the police didn't believe him either.
They didn't believe him. No.
The video, the thing is, Kapreem, you're lucky tonight because I was going to upload the video and you've mentioned that you can't watch it again.
Yes.
So it won't be put up, but they didn't believe that he was injured. He mentioned he was injured, and then they said, where?
And not only that, it's the part where the police officer says, I don't think you are, mate.
I don't think you are.
I don't think you are. And then he becomes unresponsive.
With handcuffs on.
With his hands tied behind his back. Now again, no one should go out like that. And I will reiterate, this has been happening to black people for many, many years. But now, it's just stirred up a whole new narrative, especially with the far-right politicians and citizens of the UK. They're just seeing it as this always happens, and they're just really pushing this kind of hate. And I think what we should be doing is we should be looking into the policing, their policies, and the way that they enforce the law. It's horrible.
It's horrible. You know, Kapreem says apparently the gentleman who falsely accused him has been attacked in jail.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised because the protests that's been going on over here in the UK about this case, the boy's only 18 years old. 18.
18. He's so young. He had his whole life ahead of him. He was going to university, you know, enjoying studying and stuff like that. And just to know that you've left your dorm, or you've left university for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And you're not going back. You're not going to see your family again. You know? How heartbreaking is that? Do you get what I'm saying? You know, like, you think to yourself, wow, as a parent, you don't expect, you send your child to university and now they're no longer with you. That is so hard to fathom. Kapreem says, and Nigel Farage stokes fire to stir up his people them. Yeah. Stokes or starts, whichever. Yeah, starts fires. For Farage, to me, he's jumping.
He's a politician.
Nigel Farage is a far-right politician.
Far-right politician.
And he is doing the most. I feel like he is just jumping on the bandwagon so he can push his own agenda.
To me, it's for attention for his own agenda.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's for his own
party.
agenda, for his own party. It's not about actually what's happened. People are not looking at what the police have done. It's been negligent. Police have been negligent for many, many years. They've been how many, like, and I, you know, guys, I done my research. The names of people that have died from police brutality is ridiculous. So I don't understand how it's just now people are angry and looking at what the police have done wrong. We should have been doing that from 19 how long?
Exactly. This has been happening for years and centuries. Yes. All over the world.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the race.
Yep.
Yeah. Wrong is wrong.
Wrong is wrong. I feel like they should have took what he said seriously. If he's injured, he's injured. And take it seriously. That's it. Doesn't matter where you come from. If I say that I'm injured, you say, okay, let me, you know.
Call the ambulance.
Let me call the ambulance.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. That's the first thing you're supposed to do.
Try and save the person.
Yeah, save the person's life.
Because you're innocent until proven guilty. Like, what is
Right.
going on here?
Preservation of life. That's what they're supposed to be doing. Preservation of life. So I feel like they should have taken it seriously. And it wasn't taken seriously. And I feel like it was only until he was, like, unresponsive is when they thought, oh, my God, like, maybe he is telling the truth.
And the thing is, because they've got that title, they feel like they can get away with everything.
Mm-hmm.
They don't hold themselves accountable for nothing.
No.
It's okay to treat people like this.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of videos that I've seen on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This serious.
It is absolutely ridiculous. We have to bring it to the forefront because it's not okay. We've all got people that we know that's younger youths that if that was to happen to, how would you feel? We have to bring light to this. It's too much.
It's too much. You know, like, you know, if you, like, if I'm trying to put myself in that family's position, you know, you have a son, you know, you're happy to bring a child into the world. You don't expect, you know, your expectation of them is for them to live their life, you know, be successful, get married, you know, start a family of their own, enjoy their marriage, all these stuff, love, happiness, memories, holidays, events,
Exactly.
adventure, everything.
Experience.
Just life, living good life. And for this to happen, for this to happen in such a tragic way, is so unfortunate, and I feel it for the family. It's sad because not only are they now grieving, they're still having to see all this stuff on social media.
Exactly.
Do you know, like, the pressures? It's too much. It's too much. The pressure. Like, not only do I have to grieve my son, but now every time I'm on social media, I'm seeing a post of my son. That's crazy. To the point where you're now thinking, I don't even want to be on social media anymore. I don't want to see nothing.
Exactly.
And then if people know you, you know, wherever they live, if people know you in the neighborhood, then people are also going to be coming up to you and giving their condolences, and it's just an ongoing thing. You just don't feel like you've had the time to have your own space to grieve. It's so horrible. It's so horrible and unfortunate. Literally.
That now he's not with us.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate.
All right, fair enough. They didn't actually do harm to him that way.
No.
But they didn't help the situation.
No.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's either they're causing it or they're not helping it.
100%.
Who's going to want to go to them for anything?
And that's the thing. They're supposed to be protecting you.
Yeah.
So you feel like, now, what's going on? Like, what am I supposed to do here?
This serious.
It's a serious situation. It's so scary, you know. It's very scary.
Yep.
The times that we live in.
Yes.
Do you get what I mean?
Yep.
Welcome aboard, Michelle.
Welcome aboard, Michelle. Welcome
Hi, Michelle.
aboard.
Michelle says, it's a constant worry for me as I have sons. And the way that these young boys/men are treated by police sometimes is disgusting. They are judged before they even open their mouths. And that's just the truth. That's just the reality of it. You're judged. Sometimes you're just judged on what you're wearing. It might not even be what you look like.
We'll have to change what we have to call them boys in blue.
Boys in blue.
The boys in blue.
Yeah, the boys in blue.
Yeah. One of the channels don't like it. It's the boys in blue.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna call them. Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. Every time they walk on the street, they're targeted by gangs, and they're targeted by the boys in blue.
That's crazy.
What life is this? What's the comment saying?
Capreem says, they were on a bus where a lady started trouble. And the boys in blue were called. And when they arrived and came on the bus, guess who they came straight to first? Me.
What?
So they judged you for what you looked like.
Wow. They came to you first, and it wasn't you that started.
And then,
What?
and they also say, thinking it was me, he apologized in the end. But look at that.
Doesn't
Look at that
matter.
straight away.
Just
I'm just
stereotypes.
judged for looking how I look.
Yeah.
I'm being judged. So someone's caused trouble on the bus, a lady, and now you think the lady is me just because of what? Just you've taken one look at me, and it has to be me.
Yeah.
Do you
It
get
has
what
to
I'm
be.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't think they understand that. Do you know that can weigh heavy on? And the thing is, Kapreem, that could have weighed heavy on you
Yeah.
for a long time,
That's
where you
right.
might not even have wanted to travel again
Exactly.
on the bus or take public transport. Do you get what I'm saying? You could have became a recluse. Some people don't understand where people are and where
Exactly,
their
and
mental,
their mental health is.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You might not want to go on the bus again.
That's crazy. It's
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Welcome aboard, DJ General.
welcome aboard, General.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
DJ General.
Faye says the boys in blue have unalived a lot of people of our complexion in the same way, and Nigel is calling for changes in the law where it's black people. I'm saying black people, there's nothing wrong with it, I'm sure. Black people, there's no uproar like this big march went on.
Yeah.
There wasn't an uproar like it.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't an uproar. This happens to us all the time.
It does. I think the only time
I'm not
that
saying he don't deserve it, you know. Henry deserves justice. He does. You know, but this has been happening to us for centuries.
centuries.
Yeah? And that's when they came out with Black Lives Matter, isn't it?
But even
was that in the UK? I mean, that was the US.
That was in the US.
But now they're saying
That was in
Caucasian lives matter now.
Yeah, that was in the US.
Yeah,
with
that's
George
the new-
Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got Dante Wright. And then you've got Andre Hill. Yeah. But in the UK, you've also got Mark Duggan. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You've got, you know, Colin Roach from when I mean, this was like what 1983 or something like that. Like back in the days, this has been happening for a very long time.
Yeah.
This is not nothing new,
Exactly.
and I feel like this should have been looked at a long time ago. And before it was to control black people and what we did. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember when my mum told me back in the day there was some sort of like rave. I don't know if they called it the blues or something. So it's like some
Shubeen.
Shubeens.
They call it
some
shubeen.
underground party and stuff like that. And then it all kicked off, and then there was a fire. And a lot of young black people lost their lives. A lot of her friends that she knew lost their lives because of the whole boys in blue against the black community. Do you get what I'm saying? It's horrid.
And to think that a lot of the boys in blue, people that want to become boys in blue, some people, that is their dream. You know, they just want to protect the people, be there for the people, justice and all these things for the right reasons. But you got some people that just want to be the boys in blue for control.
Yes, I agree.
Literally. Some
I
people
agree.
are just sitting at home and say, you know what? I know a way that I can do what I want without anybody questioning me. I can become the boys in blue.
Yeah.
And the higher I become, the more control that I have. Because it goes up, you know. You got the boys in blue, then you go higher detectives.
It goes up and up and up.
The higher it is, the worse it is, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, 100%.
The higher you are, the worse it is.
And don't get me wrong, there are true,
There's some good ones.
good, genuine boys in blue out there really wanting to protect us. That they are fair and they are just.
Yeah.
But those that are like that, those good, genuine people, they're not highlighted. Do you get it? Because the majority, and that's what it feels like, the majority, there's this narrative. Do you get what I'm saying? There's this way that the black community is dealt with. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Look at Rashawn Charles, another one. Do you get what I'm saying? Joy Gardner. Joy was a Jamaican woman that lived in the UK, and they arrested her for immigration. And they banded her down, hands and feet, and they had put something in her mouth, and then she was unalived because she was being detained. And she didn't even, like, you know, like, it's not no big crime.
And I saw another video. Yeah, I saw another video the other day on social media where the boys in blue was actually attacking somebody with special needs. They thought they were what's it called? The words have gone out of my head. But they thought they didn't want to listen to them, basically.
Okay.
Right?
Did they have air defenders on or something?
No air defenders. It was a hidden disability.
Oh, okay.
Right? And if you saw the footage, the body cam footage of them laying into, she was 14, laying into the girl. The thing is, what is the point of wearing the body cam?
No, because this is what I'm saying, Nubian.
Nah, man. They got the body cam on and they still done business.
No, because they know they're not going to get in trouble.
Well,
they're not going to be punished.
They think they're not.
Maybe it's
because look in Jamaica, yeah, about that the boys in blue, they unalived a lady named Bujo. That was her tag name. Yeah, she wasn't doing anything, right? She came to protest about her nephew that was unalived a week ago, and she was in a van, and she had people on there. Some people might have seen that story. It was everywhere. People came out the van. It's like she was a bus. People came off the bus, and she was gonna drive off. The boys in blue was in front of her, and he just fired head on. The van didn't even move. The bus, it just about moved. He thought that she was gonna knock him over. So that gave him the right to unalive the lady.
It's just the stories are heartbreaking, and I don't feel.
And in Jamaica, not even just Jamaica, back home as well, it's getting worse. The boys in blue, I don't know who they think they are. It's like they're mafias.
Yeah,
they're moving like mafias.
Let's not mention El Salvador. Let's not mention the Philippines, Iran.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, all these Brazil. All these places where excessive force is nothing.
Yep.
It's just normal. You know? It's very normal. Welcome aboard, Keita.
Welcome aboard, Keita. Welcome to Chill and Spill. New
listener. Keita says, particularly in the black community, this is unfortunately seen as the norm. I am from Chicago, and the boys in blue... ill-treating or using excessive force goes unpunished all the time. And even so, again, this is Keita's experience. So even this being said by Keita, it's sad to hear that this is the norm. This is normal.
Yeah,
this shouldn't be normal.
Yes, it's not normal.
This shouldn't be normal. You should be able to come out your house and go wherever you want, especially if you're not, you know, like if you're troubling people, that's a different story, you know. But when you're not doing anything wrong, and you're just being attacked out of nowhere because of the way you've dressed, or what you like to wear, or the way that you look.
Yeah, like Kapreem said, I watched him come on, and didn't look at anyone else. It was tunnel vision. All he saw was me.
There you go. There you go.
That's all he saw.
This is what I'm saying. That's scary.
That is scary.
That's scary.
Because he could have came for you for no reason.
What if he, detained Kapreem?
Yeah.
What if he was detained Kapreem? And you was twist up and bend up in a S? Again, that's another mentals that they're not thinking about. They're not thinking about what people are actually doing. They're not thinking about how to treat people. They're not thinking, oh, you know what, if this was my mum or my sister or my brother or my uncle, how would I want them to be treated? They're not thinking like that, because I feel like in the boys in blue culture, it's normal for them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, you might have to rough them up a bit. That could be the talk. There's been so many different. Do you remember when there was a lady? Unfortunately, there was a crime. She was also unalived, and they made a WhatsApp group. About what she looked like when she was unalive.
Yeah.
What?
I remember
Again,
that.
a
That was
black
a few years
woman.
ago, wasn't it?
The institutional racism. That's what Faye was saying.
Yes.
Institutionalized
Institutionalized
racism.
Yep.
And Faye also says it was a birthday party, the new Crossfire. So that's
That
the
new
party
Crossfire was big. It was in the papers and everything.
Riots. It was a lot. And I can't imagine being there at that age. You know, you're just raving.
Just innocent.
You're just innocent, feeling good.
Yeah.
And all these things.
All
and
your
you're just trying to
friends are there.
Yeah, you're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
And then the blink of an eye.
Especially for the people them, you know, the parents don't let you out much.
Oh my gosh, that's
The
even
strict
worse.
ones, them strict ones.
That's even
You're
worse.
not going out, no.
This
Don't ask me.
serious? No, sir.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh dear.
You know, and the time that they said yes, you can go, this is what happens. Nah, man.
It's just it's welcome aboard, Paul.
Paul!
the day.
Welcome aboard, Paul.
Paul says, you know, the boys in blue and their excessive force has been around for years, especially in the 60s. It's unfortunate that we are still facing violence from those who are supposed to protect us. And it is unfortunate. And again, it's not everyone. It really isn't everyone. But if you are a person that have, you're a victim of that experience, you are gonna think it's everyone.
Yes, exactly.
You're gonna think it's everyone. You're not gonna think, that's what they, it's just a one-off. You're not gonna think it's a one-off. You're gonna think that you're being targeted.
Exactly. The hair parlor says nothing is safe no more. You really got to protect your children at all costs.
You have to.
You have to try, at least.
You can try. Benson.
Morning.
Good
evening.
Yeah, morning, everybody.
Good evening.
Yeah, what happened? You see, good evening to everyone. You know, majority of the time we are, as human beings, we will find ourselves at times that we are able to make the criticism about what is happening in society. And then the people who we have elected, and some persons who have chosen themselves to be elected in those positions to protect us. But the thing is, all of these things is a stem from how society and how they have been taught, and about if you're dealing with people of color, you would have to take a different approach. And nowadays, in all fairness, I'm not a great fan of the color blue, only when it comes to Chelsea. But otherwise, it's like it's just a luck of the draw. And what we are, people aren't afraid to admit currently nowadays, is that what has been in existence for years, it's slowly creeping in back now, wherein a lot of persons are hiding it, that there will come a time, that is heading to a time, that is there's going to be division in the society from cultures and the different type of person that you are. Because I don't want to call any name, so you would have to understand. And if you really look into it, it's slowly creeping into it. And I heard you mention the reform leader earlier on. But at times you have to take into consideration where he is concerned. A lot of persons only listen to some part of what a person is saying, you know. That man has been highlighting some things in society that has been going on wrong for a period of time, which in other politicians are afraid to say it and bring it to the forefront. Because especially here in the UK, they use this level of diplomacy to cover up things that are wrong in society. And if anybody who try to bring certain things to the forefront, there's an X by your name in your passport, you know.
You get shut down.
So that is the thing that we have to take into consideration, that those things have been happening, and it's happening more frequently nowadays.
Yep.
Right? And for us, we have to think of it that what is the solution for this? But who is brave enough to really admit what is the real stem of this issue that we are facing? So with him now, Farage highlighting certain things, really and truly is the truth.
Maybe certain.
Because what happened is,
No, sir.
the thing is, when it comes to like even what is happening now, a lot of times what individuals find themselves doing is whenever an event happens, something happens, an incident happens, that is the time they will talk about it. Right? They will speak about it. But if you are following those persons beforehand and listen to what is happening, then you will have an understanding of what is happening. Because in UK, there's no doubt about it that certain sections of society is treated differently from certain sections of society. And that is not a lie. Right? So when those men come up and tell you, or whatever it is, you're being scarred, it's the same thing like Robinson, that he will highlight certain things, and then people will have a outcry over what he's saying, and then just like how they will get the training that when you're dealing with, say, black persons, take this approach. It's the same thing. So we are marred. Black people have been scarred from years ago. And that can't be eradicated out of society. Now what happened is, when you have a multicultural country, based on the information that they receive and how they have trained to deal with different cultures on a different level. And we have to take into consideration also that society and these young people nowadays, they are not moving or even dressing a way that is not suspicious. Last week when the sun was hot, right?
Yes.
You will see boys from time to time riding around with balaclavas and woodies and whatever it is. If I was in blue, you are the first one I'm stopping on the road.
Yes, but
there's no need. There's no need. I cannot understand.
But it's not all the time that's the case, though. Yes, I don't disagree with that.
That is why I don't want to go too much in the cultural part of it.
Yeah.
To tell you the whole scenario surrounding that youth, why that was happened that way. All right. let us break it down for a bit. How long, and this is when, like, my analysis of this situation, the time that the ambulance came to the incident where it happened, right? The time that he was in cuffs for, does the cuff make a difference from the time that would save his life? The time that he was in cuff for first aid to be at its response, the position that he was lying in, did that cause him to go before the time he went?
I feel like it's a high chance.
Was that person who that was in charge? And I saw the video and everything, but it's just because I'm talking now, I'm giving a different perspective on the incident.
Yeah.
So
no, I get you. I get
you
what
would
you're
still
saying.
have to, because I personally, I don't think what transpired was right. But here, sitting here now, analyzing the situation, all those things have to be investigated. How long was he in cuff for? Did the position that he was lying in cause him for him to Zada? You understand what I mean?
Yeah. No,
You,
and I
you
get,
understand?
I get what you're saying, and I feel like
is
it's
that
valid
person
question.
trained?
Yeah, it's valid for sure.
Is that person trained at the time to administer first aid?
Aren't they all boys in blue are supposed to be trained?
Right.
I'm sorry.
All boys in blue
Otherwise,
are trained.
you're not supposed to be a boy in blue if you're not.
All right.
Yeah, they
so
are trained
if you go back
first
to the
aid.
incident, what he said, what was said, then you will go back now and look on the person who made the phone call. Which I don't want to say the person who made the phone call.
No, for me, this is what it is for me. Sorry, go on. Let me let you land. Go on.
So that is the thing, that you have to recognize what is happening in society, that it has been changed, and how treatment is shown across the board according to where you're from and who you get involved with.
Yes, I don't disagree, but where I have issues with is if someone is saying that they've been hurt in any type of way, physically, because this is a physical thing. If they've been hurt in any type of way, I feel like it's the boys in blue's job to take that seriously every time. Even if they've come across people where they, there's nothing wrong with them. And because, sometimes you get people that are pulling the wool over their eyes or trying to dramatize what they're going through and whatnot. Yes. Of course, they come across that all the time. However, to me, whether you come across that all the time or not, it's always the one time that you think, oh yeah, they're not being serious. It's with the time that it could be serious. If someone has said that they are physically hurt in any type of way, it's the boys in blue's job to make sure that they are okay, that they are actually checked. Yeah? If you can see, remember that it's also at their discretion, right? They're supposed to look at, be able to see a situation, to see if someone is an aggressor or not, to see if someone is, being calm. In that situation, you could say, boys in blue could see that even though
he wasn't moving at the time.
Right, he wasn't moving at the time. He wasn't an aggressor. He wasn't resisting or anything. So in that moment, is it necessary, again, if he has said that he's been physically hurt, is it necessary to put the cuffs on? Let me check. Let me see if it's okay. Because you put the cuffs on, obviously, for the boys in blue's safety. And also for their own safety, just in case they've got any additional articles on them. But if you've literally looked at the situation, you can see what's going on. There's not just one boys in blue there.
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying? You can see the situation is calm. To me, that would then make me think, you use your own initiative and your brain, and you say to yourself, okay, this person is saying that they are hurt. Let me investigate. Let me check it out. Let me see if they're okay.
Especially after they've been in cuffs.
Yeah, after when he
Especially
got there,
after.
he was on the ground and then he put the cuff on him.
That's
It's
what
not
I'm
like
saying.
he was moving.
This is what I'm saying.
But that is what I'm. When you look at the situation, I'm not saying that he's right. All I'm saying that there's angles that we can look at it at, and then situations that we have found ourselves in. I've found myself just the same in a situation where I was there by my garage, and then all of a sudden I heard some running, and when I look, it was about 2 boys in blue. But because it was Halloween, right, I see these 2 men asking me about where's the weed. So I said, yeah, you mean, where I talk about which weed? You get what I mean? So by the time me ask them, the man will tell me, so, put my hands behind me. I said, what you mean put my hand behind you? Because me I think of Halloween, to a Halloween, me think of 2 men in costume. So by the time I realize 1 step forward, right? And this is how we have to take and say, look at them in a way wherein persons that are in there, when they fall in a situation or an altercation, it seems like they forget what they have been taught. And it's a power trip, and that is why it's a power trip.
It is a power trip.
And control.
Very much so.
It is a power trip.
Control, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's what I mentioned before.
And it's always I feel like it's always. This is just my opinion, but sometimes I feel like those people that want to be boys in blue are the ones that didn't have the greatest school experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's funny enough because you see the one who wanted to put the cuff on me.
Yeah.
Is the smallest one. The man who tall
Short
like
man
me.
syndrome.
There
Yeah,
you
the
go.
man who tall like me, you know. And this is my experience.
Right.
He didn't try to put the cuff on me, you know. It's the smaller one.
Right.
So when I realized now, and he walked forward to me and tell me about, give me a search. And I said, no, give you a which search? What you mean give you a search? By the time him try now, I'm just turning an incredible Hulk. I'm just go like, rah!
Yeah.
And flash him off. You see, by the time I flash him off, him press a button. It look like the man them drop out of the sky. About 300 man missing. In space, about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
About 300 man. Him want put the cuff on. I say, you're mad. And me go just do like this now. When him put him on, the big man not even my size. Him not try come to me.
Yeah.
The smaller one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're smoking weed. I said, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. Some said, you asked me for weed. Are you me sell the weed last week? No, me sell you the weed. You asked me for weed. You give me weed? What you mean? You just run up on me and ask me for weed. What kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Come here and say, me I think of Halloween. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you just appear from nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of the blues.
Yeah.
So that is the thing that the also with size of them.
Yes, the
sometimes
size of
they
them,
act
the short
Right.
ones.
Weird,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
No, we don't have nothing against
true,
short people,
nothing
you know.
against short
We
people.
don't
And
have
it's not
nothing
just
against
short.
short people. Yeah, there's obviously there's.
It's not just short. It's just those that have been bullied. I feel like those that
Yeah,
have been
yeah.
bullied in
In
school or anything like that.
or haven't had a great
Or haven't
childhood.
had the greatest, where they tend to go in to jobs that hold power.
Yeah, and
position.
control.
Yeah.
And it's not just boys in
It's
blue
a power trip.
jobs. But
No,
anywhere
no.
that there's power where they can
Yeah.
tell someone what to do, and do you get what I mean? They've got this jobs worth kind of attitude. This is what it
There's
is.
a
I
lot
feel
of
like
jobs
a
worth.
lot of them are like that because they
Not
never
just
had
the
the
boys
power
in blue.
school.
There's a lot of jobs worth out there. I'm
Yeah,
telling
so
you.
you see him like how we would judge any other human being around us with different personalities. Because, right, it's not everybody really born to be a leader, you know.
No.
So they will be really and truly, in some sense, call it that they are leaders, innit? Because they are in control. They are in control of us to a certain extent. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So what happened is they have this thing that, I hold the power and I have the power and the authority to do it, to do what I'm doing, and how they carry out what they're doing. Right?
Yes.
But I must say we're they are concerned, here in UK, it's much better. Not that it's right. I don't agree that it's right. But UK is not bad comparing to other places.
No, it's
No, it's
true.
not.
No, it's very, very
No,
true.
it's not.
Comparing
It's
to
a great
other
point.
places.
And I think this is why there's such an uproar
Yeah.
over here about it.
Yeah.
Because it's not as bad as other places.
No.
This is why they're like, what's going on? Oh no, this can't happen here. You know, let's put a stop to this right now because other places.
That's and again, it's like what Keita said earlier. She's from Chicago. This is the norm.
Yeah.
So in the US, this is more the norm.
Yeah,
Again,
Caribbean.
the Philippines,
The Caribbean.
Brazil, those kind of places where
But
the military is
isn't that a cause of how society is, so they resort to that way.
I mean, yes and no. I feel like it yes, obviously there's a society, there's a lot of kind of, especially like in Brazil and those kind of places, there's a lot of drug use,
Colombia,
and
Mexico.
it's, but there's and again, I feel like, so yes, to your question, yes, it is society in a sense where there's not much opportunity, so there's no choice to go to a certain way of living.
Yeah, because it's just like if you're taking care of animals, right?
Yeah.
And you have the pigs and the donkeys and the horses and the rabbits and the pigeons, right? You wouldn't walk into the rabbit pen with a whip.
For the horse, yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't,
Yeah.
because you
walk
wouldn't
in
need it.
the rabbit pen or in the bird cage with a
No,
whip.
no.
Or the chicken.
Yes, or the chicken. So I'm asking the question, right? Is it society that causes that? Is it society which in where they're
Yes, it
dealing
is.
with for
It
them
is because
to know?
there is to your question, yes, it is, because at the end of the day, you might not need the whip for the horse. Do you get it?
Yeah.
You might not actually need the whip because it could depend on your approach.
Yeah.
If you approach the situation correctly, it's only because a horse is larger in size.
Yeah.
Yeah, why you feel like
they're
you
being
need weapons.
judged
Yeah.
because they're larger in size. They're
Yes.
being judged for what they look like, their
Yep.
shape, their
The muscle
their
that they
powers
have.
that they have, and the fact that they're so fast. Yeah, they're being judged for that. So now the person's approach to that horse is going to be different to the approach of the rabbit.
Yeah, because all right, I remember before I got my license, right, in UK, and this is what I don't like, right? What this incident, because I've been a victim of those sort of things with those boys in blue. I was stopped by about 7 of them,
Yeah.
and would you believe it's a black man there was giving me the hard time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
the other man there said to me that I'm not from Jamaica. I said, what you mean I'm not from Jamaica? I said, yes, I'm from Jamaica. He said, no, Jamaican don't behave as cool as you are, wherever it is. You understand what I mean? So this is how, is it a cult? That is why the force, in a sense, have people in there that are multicultural for them to tell them this is how our culture stays.
Yes, it's like the
How
token
to
black
deal
man.
with it. Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he said to me that you're not Jamaican, and I said, why? He said, Jamaican don't behave like that. And I said, really? I said, well, I don't have no need to be angry or be shouting or whatever because you didn't
Or
approach me
aggressive.
like that.
Yeah.
Because that's what
Yeah.
they
Or
always
aggressive.
say.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So those are the things that we have to take into consideration, and for the hierarchies, really, sometimes to come down from their high chair and go in the communities
Yeah, of
to see the
course.
behavioral pattern,
Of course.
to know how to deal with us as people.
Yes. And I feel like those.
Sorry, welcome aboard Asin August. Asindu August. Welcome aboard, watching all the way from Uganda, Africa.
Hi.
Welcome
Welcome,
to Chill
Uganda.
and welcome to Chill and Spill.
Welcome aboard. Yeah, I just feel like they also have they paint everyone with the same brush. Number one. Number two, I feel like black people that are in the boys in blue or have those type of jobs, they have their own. They're also being judged. It's hard to be them in that job as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like they've got to act like they're a part of everyone else. They've got to try and blend in and be like everyone else. Because if they ever was to just say that if the black man that approached you, if he was to be nice to you and talk to you in a certain way, when he gets back to the station now, he could get cussed out. He could get cussed out. He could be targeted because of the way he treated you. Oh, you're only doing that because the person is of a colour.
Yeah.
You're only doing that because.
If you were the Caucasian person, would you still talk to them like that?
But you see,
Mama Star says black people have to become Hulk when these people approach black people. It's true.
It's a lot.
It's true, and that is from the radio chat. Message before was Mixcloud.
Okay, so that incident with me under the garage when they asked me about weed, a few days after I saw the other tall police came to me and apologized. And he said it was done wrong.
Welcome aboard, Israel. Welcome, Israel.
Welcome,
Sorry,
Israel.
Benson.
Greetings.
Greetings. Yeah.
So the shift in society and our behavior, not even our behavior, because they are trained by looking, to know who is a suspect, All right. Look at it. What the bombing with the in America, right?
Yeah.
The plane that flew into close to the White House.
Yeah.
It was, I think. Yeah. You know that what's the person who checked them onto the plane? I don't even remember them. Yeah.
The air hostess.
Yeah.
The air hostess.
That person this is how human beings think. He could have stopped it. You know what he blamed himself for?
What?
Because he realized that those persons that went on the plane, right?
Yeah.
They were going to first class. They booked for first class.
Yeah.
When they went on the first class now, he observed that their sneakers was not fitting to a person who will be traveling in the first class.
Okay.
But because he did not want to judge that individual, those individuals, by how their sneakers was looking, he didn't say anything to them.
Yeah. But
sneakers.
Look at that.
But
just sneakers.
For them, for those boys in blue, that is what they are trained for.
Yes, they are trained for that. But at the same time, again, and I've said this many times on this show, when I was younger and I used to work in a shoe shop, the man that came in and slapped that Black American Express as an unlimited credit card, so he's got money. Because the card itself is metal. It's not a plastic.
It's not plastic, it's metal.
It's metal. When you swipe it, you hear the sound. The man was in just brown corduroys, looking like, I don't even know what he looked like. He didn't look like he had money. Do you get what I'm saying? So the same thing can be said to everyone. We can all judge for a person. Like, someone could see me in first class and think I do not belong. Please. But do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People could look at people and think they don't belong.
People get stereotyped and judged every single day.
All the time. But I feel like it's also what you have to take into consideration is not just maybe what the person's looking at, but I think it's the behaviour. I think that is the most important thing that needs to be analysed when in these situations.
Israel, give us an astrological view, please. Could you give us an astrological view of what's going on here, please? Israel is an astrologer, and he has his show,
The Lunar Lounge,
each and every Wednesday at 12 p.m.
12 p.m. or 12:30?
12. Is it 12:30 or 12?
Let us know. 12,
yeah, let us know. UK time, GMT. So, yeah. Let us know what's going on, Israel.
Yeah.
Is it going to get any better or is it going to get any worse?
So they have their work cut out for them. And for us as individuals who will find ourselves in the position of of being a victim of it.
Yeah.
It's very hard and it's sad, but it's just the luck of the draw for those persons who won't be caught up in that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where society, and I don't want to mention the root cause of it that caused the uproar.
Yeah.
But a lot of time, what we need to do is not just sometime listen. You listen to the news and these persons who are speaking, but not only when you have an incident, you will listen to these people. Because these people have brought a lot of things to the forefront that we wouldn't even be aware of.
This serious.
And I'm talking about Farage.
Yeah.
You understand?
Israel says it has to get better. It has to get worse before it gets better.
Exactly. Just like what I was saying.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're looking
I
at it,
thought
not
we've
just
been
even
to the worst.
Yeah, I don't think
Like,
not
how
even
much
just-
worse does it have to get?
Exactly.
Like, I
This is
thought
not
we
just
was at the
UK
worst,
here.
to be honest.
This is not just the UK here. If we're looking even worldwide, okay, we're looking at all the countries that we mentioned earlier.
Yep.
The Philippines, Iran,
Colombia, Brazil, Mexico, US,
Do you get what I
Caribbean.
mean? The Caribbean, like across the board. And even African countries as well.
No,
Across the board, there's so much corruption. There's so much brutality.
It can't change again like that. Some of the issues that we face on the earth, no. If you want it to be different, you have to go on Mars, go live.
Yeah, but you can
need
also
a
be the
whole new
change.
world.
You need platforms
It
like
wouldn't-
this that actually put this kind of narrative out there, so people can think. I think sometimes we are so lost in the source and in the matrix that like people are acting like there's not information out there. So even with, like you said, Farage and all these things, the information is there. People just don't want the information. They only want to be specific and narrow in their thinking.
Yes.
Yeah. And they only want to believe what they want to
All
believe.
right, just take it down to behavior of people
Yes.
now in society. Which in this topic, we're talking about the brutality of the boys in blue.
Yeah.
And they are in society. But
Yeah.
what you have to look in, over the past 10 years, have you seen a change in society behavior that it has changed? There's no good manners and proper conduct anymore.
Amen.
No.
Not even big people at times, people who are 25, 35, who you're not expecting to behave like that.
No.
So it's getting worse as we get older and older.
Yeah.
People are moving away from morals.
Yeah. They're
From
forgetting that
love.
they're humans
Of
first
course.
and the love.
Yeah, like the hair parlor said, it's only getting worse.
Yes.
Sadly, and Israel said it won't change overnight. It takes time to heal and adjust.
Yes.
But I don't know if we're going to get to that part.
I feel like we will get there, but
I'll
I
be
don't know if
positive.
I'll be
Yes.
alive
I might
to
not
see
be
it.
alive. Exactly.
That's the thing.
We'll be alive because life and death is in the power of the tongue. But what we have to realize, the persons that are there to lead us, they are going to implement in their system, right? Like a bondage system, a monitoring system that they think can change us. And yet still, you're still going to have a rebellion.
You will.
The same way-
You will. Yes, I agree.
So if we look from where our ancestors, I don't even like to go back there far because I did their business and what them got through.
You never
You
like to go
understand?
back there.
But,
No,
but,
sir. What the?
but if we just drift back, because
They're part of us.
All right, I'm going to take it more now on a biblical sense and where color and stuff is concerned. Right? They have denied that that Jesus is of a different color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah. But when we do our research, we find out the truth.
Yes.
For all the tribulations that we have been through,
Yes.
it is going right round back in a circle
Yeah.
where we was rebellious. We rebelled. And a lot of lives were lost during those
Times.
times.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is going to happen now in society it's the same thing going to happen to other people.
Yeah.
Because they will have to be a part of the rebellion.
Yeah.
Based on the system that is set there for us.
Yes.
So that when Israel speak about change is going to come, that is what is going to happen, because a rebellion have to happen again.
Yeah. Yeah. It has to happen to be able to break down the old system, the system that's been put in place. Because even the system, the law that we now follow every day, we're not talking about any new recent laws, but I'm just saying there's still laws that are 30, 40 years old that still stand today,
to this day.
To this day.
Or
that was only literally abolished the other day. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're still living old laws. We're still living in old laws and in this old society times, and it's going to take time to break down that system.
Because look how many years it's been.
And it's working. The system is working perfectly because that's how they designed it to be.
No, because right now, we have to open our eyes. If you notice, people are allowing now for religion, we're not going to call no name, to be fighting against each other.
Right.
Yeah.
When you see that start happening in society, right, you know that you have a problem.
Yes.
You know that you have a problem. Right? It's just, all right, over the years, what happened? Everything that used to happen in the UK, who first they blame? A Jamaican.
Yeah.
Everything what used to happen in the UK first.
Yeah, before, but now it's changed.
It's changed.
I can see where you're going with this. Yes,
it's changed.
It's changed to a specific religion now.
Yeah.
So I see, but before it was the race.
Yes.
It was the culture.
Yeah.
Now it's the religion.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And it's been changing and it's still changing. It's shifted. It has shifted.
So that is how society. And it's for those persons who are acting like their eyes are covered.
They got blindfolds on.
Blindfolds on. So when you come to like the boys in blue now, how can you change that? It's just like here in UK. The biggest thing in UK right now is football.
Yeah.
Yeah? Football.
Yeah.
No, all those guys that you see going around in the communities talking about knife crimes.
Yeah.
Yes, they will collect the knives.
Yeah.
But how much influence have they created? How much impact have they created on society?
Small but mighty, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
So what is happening now? The people, the young people, and you have some in the late 30s will caught up in this rapture.
Yeah.
Who are their mentors? Footballers.
Yeah.
It should be mandatory for every football club in the UK
to preach,
to go around and help with the knife crime situation, because those persons are their mentor.
Yeah.
They look up to them.
How much young youth now would look and say they want to be like Benz? Am I driving a Bentley?
Yeah.
They wouldn't want to be like me.
Yeah.
Do I have 5-6 gold chains around my neck? They don't want to be like me.
And that's the new society that we live in. This
the role models that they're choosing.
They're looking at what the footballers have, the jewelry, the money. But also, at the same time, even those footballers, even though we come together, there's so much different. It's so diverse in the football teams that we have. Once you mess up, though, especially if you're a black player, once you mess up, you miss a goal or you do something wrong, they just automatically change back to what they was before. Before, they're singing your name and they're singing your praises and they're great, and there's this togetherness, and it shows you that everyone can be together. No one doesn't have to be judged. But when they do something that, when they make a mistake, when they make a mistake, or they do something that you might not like in terms of football, yeah, because we're using that as an analysis, yeah, all of a sudden now, you're that player. Do you get what I'm saying? You're the rude word. Do you get what I'm saying? Now you're getting abuse, you know? How much
It's
players
true. You have
are
to-
getting
You
abused?
have to be very careful.
You have to be careful.
Because
They
I'm telling you
love you
something.
until-
They love you until something happens.
Right.
Even if you miss
Right.
a penalty, you miss a penalty. Yeah.
Right. Let's
The
talk
best
the truth.
love player turns to the bad guy. So if you're gonna get treated like that just to miss a penalty, could you imagine the person that goes out to preach positivity?
And the thing is, the players that are of, players of the black players, yeah, okay, those that are religious and they're for their religion and they're praying and they're good players, they're still getting that stick. They do something wrong, that's it.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
do
yeah.
something right, you're singing their praises. All hail. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yep. Welcome aboard, Feel Good Nev. Welcome aboard. Is that Nev?
Welcome aboard Double N.
They hail you before they nail you.
Exactly.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
Exactly.
You know.
Until we realize as people that racism can never be eradicated out of society. And accept yourself.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah, keep being
But I get what you're
optimistic.
saying.
Keep,
Now, as
All right.
much as I want to remain positive, I am
No,
going to
I
remain
know.
positive.
I know what you mean.
It's like really,
It's
how would
impossible.
it how would it be eradicated? I would like to know,
yeah, but
because
it's the same-
it's embedded.
Yes, because remember now, the boys in blue, right? Now, when they are trained, they will tell you how to deal with different part of society, right?
Yes.
So how can that be eradicated? All right. If you look now, I was having a conversation with a co-worker of mine. I think he went to either St. Vincent or St. Lucia. And he went in the bank, right?
Right.
And when he looked in the bank, there was no one that has his complexion
Okay.
in the bank.
Right.
And he's of our complexion.
Right.
Yeah.
And he asked the question, how we don't see anybody like ourselves around here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What was their response?
They don't apply for the job.
They don't apply for the job.
Yeah.
I
But
don't believe that.
No. So you would expect the person to tell them the truth?
No.
They wouldn't expect them to tell them the truth.
No.
Remember, everything that people are doing most times now is for disguise.
Yes. And to put up a facade.
Yes. It's like any job in the UK presently.
Yes.
What they have to do is mix it.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah? For what is the main reason for that?
So it doesn't look like they're not discriminating.
that's-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So does it looks like it's diverse. We are a diverse company. We
All
are a
right.
diverse football team. We are
Yeah.
diverse.
We
are
accept
diverse.
everyone.
We accept
Yes.
everyone. But
Yes.
that's not the case
So-
to a certain extent.
Exactly. And why in these workplaces now, they will have this big thing, diversity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Yes. To
Why?
make so they can so it doesn't look like they're discriminating against
Okay.
or they're trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Or they're trying to keep everything within themselves.
All right. So this
Yeah?
this
Their
still,
own community.
and we're still talking about the boys in blue.
Yes.
Now what happened is, for society and for those person, for them to have a better control of it, when they make the force diverse force,
Yes.
they are just asking the individuals that they are speaking to,
Yes.
how do your people behave?
Yeah.
How do we deal
Yes.
with your people?
And
Yes.
they're just getting answer from 3 persons.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what they need to do is widen that.
They do, but and do you know what? To add to your point, they do need to widen it. Yes, there needs to be more black people in the force. Yes.
Not only black, they have different.
No, but not just black people.
Yeah.
All people of ethnicity and color. Yeah. But if you look at America, look at Atlanta. Atlanta has the police force is majority our color, and there's still that problem.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, it's better. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not better than other police forces around America, maybe Chicago, New York, or whatever. But they still have that issue, though. It is still there.
Because it's power.
I find that they let the black boys in blue deal with the black in scenarios. That's what I've noticed. If there is a group of boys in blue and there's only one token black man there, and there's black people causing trouble over there, they're gonna let him go over there and deal with it. That's what I've noticed.
No, but they didn't. But there was a similar. I know someone that had a similar situation in Carnival, and there was one black boys in blue, okay, and the person that was around was, shouting and railing, but I wouldn't say they was aggressive. I wouldn't go that far. And it was literally the black boys in blue that said, no, that's it. He said something to me that offended him. And now he's taking it all the way. All the other police, boys in blue officers, whatever.
They stood down.
They stood down. They were saying, calm him down, basically, move him from the situation, otherwise he's going to get nicked. Do you get what I'm saying? But because he was directing his comments to the black officer, it's like when you're at stage 1, now it's gone to stage 5. It's like it leapfrogged. It's jumped and went straight to stage 5, and now that person is nicked. Now there's no more carnival for that person. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like if you're going to be the token or whatever, you should just say, you know what? Let me pull you aside. Let me chat to you for a second. One-on-one. I feel like we have to remember the boys in blue work for us,
Exactly.
They're supposed to be in the communities, working in the communities with us, so they know how to be able to resolve a situation. I feel like being arrested or anything like that is the absolute last resort. Do you get what I'm saying?
But it will be now. It will be now. Because of how the system is now, because the law has passed a few weeks ago that based on the crime that you committed, if it's 3 years, you won't go into jail because we don't have any space.
Yeah.
But that's because we don't have any space. If they had space, would that still be there?
Exactly.
But they want to say they want to find another way to integrate those persons in society. But I'm going to say something to you. A while ago, while you was speaking, there was one thing that flashed back to my mind.
Yes.
And I'll go back to this, where slavery is concerned.
Yeah.
When the people was on the slave picking the cotton,
Yes.
a lot of the masters, that's in the White House, in the houses, didn't know that the man who is set to watch over them were whipping them like that,
A lot of them did.
So you're saying there was secret lashings going on,
and unlawful, and it's the same thing now with the boys.
Right.
In blue. So if you look at it from that period of time, even though
I think that
changed.
situation is a needle in a haystack. I think a lot of them knew what was going on because the masters themselves.
But the thing is, in the cotton field, it's far away from the main house.
The main house.
It is far away from the main house. Yes, it is far away from the main house.
And a lot of the stories have come from the slaves themselves, not from the masters.
Yes.
Which majority have you ever taken the time out to look on how those persons, when they realize, when the abolish, when it was going to abolish, what happened to those men that had the whip in their hand over the ones in the cotton field?
Yeah.
those are
they got punished badly.
those are the ones
Yeah.
Badly punished.
first that got damaged by the other people.
Yeah.
So what happened? If you look at it now, look how it has changed. We change from that now and have them now. And we are being treated that way because they have the whip.
Yeah.
They have the whip. You see
No, I get
how it changes.
Yeah, I
And
get what
then
you're saying.
because society it is changing and the behavior of human beings or whatever, it's the same thing.
But I feel like sometimes a lot of the boys in blue that's not of our colour, they don't get what we may go through on a daily basis.
Course they
They
don't.
don't
Nobody
understand
does.
it.
They don't get
But what
it.
I'm saying is, they don't take the time to understand it either.
No, they don't want to know.
Some do. Some
Yeah.
do. If you was a normal, if you was just talking to a guy in a pub, you saw a guy and you was just having a normal conversation and you ask questions because you genuinely don't know.
Yeah,
And
but,
again,
but
the
we had to
information-
learn. We had to learn in school, though.
We had to learn in
We had to learn in school about the Caucasian history.
Yes, of course we did.
That's the thing.
And I remember being in
So we
college.
know what they went through, but they have no knowledge of what we've been through.
Or they don't care to even take the time to ask and do their own research. And I remember being in college and I was doing history and I asked my teacher, why do we learn history? And his answer was because the same thing doesn't happen again, so we learn from our mistakes and the same thing doesn't happen again. So then I also mentioned slavery and I said, why do we not learn about black history? And not just slavery, because black history is not just slavery. That's just a part of the
that's
history.
just part of the history.
We've got inventors,
Oh, come
scientists.
on.
Come on, like it's a very
wide.
wide spectrum. But I asked him, so why do we not learn about black history? And his answer was, well, Zuz, you can do a presentation if you want. Now, why has it now turned back to the student?
Back to you.
Do you get what I'm saying? As a teacher,
I've asked you a question.
I've asked you a question. I've said, why do we not learn this subject? Why is it not, and not even the subject, 'cause the
Compulsory.
subject is history, but why do we not learn
It's supposed to be
about
compulsory.
the black history,
Just like the other
and not just
histories.
slavery? And you're telling me we learn history because we don't want this to make the same mistakes. So to me, that meant that you want the black history mistakes to be made.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And you've then turned it on me for
Yeah.
me to do a presentation,
Yeah.
So you
rather than
could.
taking the initiative and saying, you know what, my student, for the love of teaching, because
Yeah.
to me,
This
if
is
you're
your job.
teaching, this is your passion, this is your job, so you want to go above and beyond. If I was a teacher and my student said that, I said, you know what, I'm going to say, you know what, you're right, Zuz. Let me look into that. Let me see what we can do. Because regardless of there's a curriculum, there's always a way of teaching. Even if
That's
it's
right.
like, oh, you know what, let's see if we can do additional lessons after class about that. Do you
But
get what I'm saying?
Hear what happened. Even though, as I mentioned before, that the boys in blue should widen the search, and maybe do an overall of the training. Then it also boils down. This is how the situation is really, really sticky, right? Because after they receive that training and they are sent out on the street, right? It's a personal self. It's a personal self to how they act to each situation. It's just like a footballer. A lot of times when people will watch the football, when the manager has the players in training, right? And they will blame managers, right? When they're on the field, the manager can't tell him, use your right foot before you kick the ball. He will tell him, you understand what I mean? So after that training is given to them, right? And they're on the field, you have to take that initiative on yourself, on the player who you're going to give that ball to, don't it? So it's the same thing where it's a self thing when the training is applied and how they apply themselves in dealing with public and situations that they come up on. And it's so sorry and painful that persons of society has to become the victim to help to prevent a reoccurrence?
Well, Feel Good Nev from YouTube, this is a question. He said, interesting chat. Historically to now, law enforcement is sharper against the have-nots than the have-lots. Why?
And that's true. Those that are in higher places,
Yeah.
those that have more money, the law enforcement is not sharp with them.
No.
They're not.
It's
They're
the people
not.
that don't have.
It's the people that don't have. It's the people that's in the communities that are in poor situations. It's those that don't have much. It's those that are trying to make ends meet.
No,
Do
because
you agree, Benson?
yeah, because that may I tell you, it still go back from day one. Because from day one, don't forget what all this thing from we put on the face of the earth. Because the persons that were in the cotton field, you only get for going to the master's house because of your complexion.
That's right.
Yes.
Brown paper bag.
So it's who you know in society. And then society now is tainted by your financial access and who you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that is how it's been. That is how society is now. Is who you know and what you have
It is
will
who you-
determine the outcome of your life.
Yes, but no. And the reason why I say that is because if a black man or a black woman worked their way up into high places and networked and knows everyone and who to talk to and who not to talk to, politicians, whoever, and the same situation happened where they're on the street and the boys in blue approach them, they're going to be treated like the same black person that they grew up in the community.
Yes, but what happens after? You remember
Maybe
two
what happens
athletes?
after is different.
Yes, you remember the athletes that
Yeah,
they stop
the
and search?
Olympians, yeah.
The two Olympians. What happened after?
Yeah, but
What did they say? What did they say?
they
How many times? What did they say after that incident occurred? They said that they're sorry. They wrote a letter of apology that they didn't know it was them.
yeah, but
And
So-
they've done that to judges as
All right.
well. I've
Yes.
seen videos with judges.
Yes.
They stop and search judges.
yes,
But nothing
Yeah.
is. But
And nothing's been done.
But that is what. So it's because of who you are and what you possess, the accolade that you have,
yeah.
the contacts that you have,
The connects.
the connection that you have.
Yep.
How many apologies were made to any other person? You remember the other guy that got unalived in the vehicle when they didn't find anything on him
Which
last year?
Which one?
Last year.
What
In
was
the
that?
UK or?
Yeah,
the
in the
UK?
UK, yeah.
I
Do
don't
you
remember that
that one?
Oh,
Yeah, that was driving away.
yes.
And they were
he did
speeding.
have a white BMW or something
Yes,
like
some
that.
BMW.
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And he didn't
yes.
have anything on him.
And
only thing, he had a record.
Oh, we had a
And he
record.
didn't have nothing on him, and they fired on him.
Yeah. They
Have you heard any
they
apologies?
gave him a head injury.
Really?
So that
Yes.
is so
Straight away, instant, unalived. Head injury.
Yeah, so if you check society now, is that all of us who in society is just a luck at a draw for you when they tell you maintain your composure or whatever it is.
So what do I mean? Obviously, in hindsight now, we've spoken about this. But what is the solution? What do you think is the solution in all this? And I know that the solution is not just one thing. It's not just one answer.
There's
it's not
no
a
answer.
one answer kind of question. But what do you think? And this is to the audience as well. What do you think that can be done? What changes do you think needs to be made for this to actually change?
What's Israel saying?
Israel says it's always been about who you know than what you know. Society is actually more about classism than it is about racism, and that's
Yeah.
also very true.
130%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's about
very,
class.
very
It's about your
true.
class.
It's
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
It's the same thing I'm telling you.
Yeah,
It's like the gambling
100.
houses. There's more gambling houses in the poorer
Communities.
community more than the richer communities. It's
Yeah.
the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, the change is changing in
It is
society.
too much.
I think it's
It's-
just about education. I feel like it's not just education, because the reason why I say education, because there's knowledge out there. There's
Zeus.
knowledge out there that can be learnt.
One thing about this whole topic with that guy, Henry,
Yeah.
right?
Henry, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Henry.
You know the incident didn't recently occur, right?
No, it didn't.
No,
it wasn't
no.
recent. No.
All right.
No, but it's fiery.
It's- yes,
It's
it's-
very current.
Yes, the fact that the video footage has just been released that start the uproar.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yes.
The video footage.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes,
yes.
yes.
Now what happened is they are doing their part where, to some extent, where the body cam is concerned. And what we have to take into consideration now with the body cam is that they say they gave them the body cam to record. Now, this can change a lot of stuff. Even though the Freedom to Information Act is there,
Yeah.
what we may find that maybe we will not be able to see certain incident again.
I don't think that will happen.
All right.
Not in the society that we live in right now.
So what are you saying? What
We're going to be
Alright.
restricted in certain footages in the future.
Of course.
I don't think so.
I don't
course.
think so.
I don't think
Benson.
so.
Okay.
I think it's gonna
I don't
be,
think so.
I think
Alright.
it's gonna increase the footage that we can
Because
see.
you have to reveal. Everyone's got a body cam on for a reason.
Yes.
People are driving with
Alright.
with
the
with
UK has the most cameras in the world.
Yeah,
We're not
people-
talking about the cameras that are there.
We're talking about the body cam.
We're talking about the body cam that the boys in blue have.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're gonna
Remember
Yes.
this particular incident,
They're gonna
have to
what
wear
it
it.
causes. What I'm saying, they will still continue
Yeah.
to wear the body cam.
Yes.
But what has happened is, will this change? I'm asking the question
Okay.
that will this change that we will be able to see other things that happen from their side, because take into consideration the time that happened.
Yeah.
Remember that human beings at times, in most cases,
Yeah.
only make an uproar when an incident just happened,
Yeah.
don't it?
Yeah.
Luckily for this one, because the first persons who made this to become public
Yeah.
and even have it as a religion cause
Yeah.
was the CBS News.
Welcome aboard, Father Mango.
So
Welcome aboard.
calculated, because a lot of incidents.
Yes.
How many incidents we will go on? Black Lives Matter. Remember, we started it. What happened to it now? Is that still in existence?
It is, but it's kind of died down.
Of course, it's died down.
died down a
You
lot.
see, yeah.
Israel said the solution is rooted in the principle of knowing yourself. Knowledge is the key, but it also comes down to self-realization. And the hair parlor also said from YouTube, better training, accountability, and stronger relationships with communities could help reduce incidents of excessive force and increase public trust.
Yes, that's
Israel
also
is
very true.
the same thing Israel said is what I'm saying. Self. When they go to that training, just like the footballer, and how you exercise when you go on the field,
Yeah.
is self. 1,010% Israel, if you can give somebody that percentage. Because it's the same thing I'm saying. Is self. Is that person have to have them hold themselves accountable.
Yes.
It's
True.
self.
Yep.
And also wanting for yourself to be educated.
There's always
And
someone
having
rebellious.
knowledge.
There's always
There's
rebelliousness
always
in the
gonna
boys
be
in blue. Someone's always gonna rebel.
Someone's
Do
always
you know
gonna
what I mean?
rebel
So
in
even
life.
yes, in life. So as Benson's saying that, he's saying that, do you think we're gonna have access, be able to see what's happening on the body
I
cams in
think we-
future? What it is, there's always someone that's gonna rebel and put it out there anyway.
Yes, there is. And also, I feel like in terms of the boys in blue, they've been hiding a lot of the things from the body cams for ages. Oh, we can't find the footage. Oh, the footage has been destroyed. There's an error. It's been hidden. I feel like now is a time where we're seeing it more. We never used to see it at all. I don't think we ever used to see it.
No, this is the
So
first
that's why
time
I'm saying I feel
now,
like it will
these times,
increase.
that we can
And it
see
might not
body
be,
cam
it might not be
footage,
for,
evidence.
It might not be willing. Might not be willing, but it's going to with journalists, with people
what?
leaking stuff and sources.
Is your accent? You know, when I reported that incident,
Yeah.
when they tried to search me,
Yeah.
unlawfully,
Yeah.
when I reported that incident to them, to the hierarchy, because I
Yeah.
said, listen, I'm not taking this,
Yeah.
You see, your accent, it makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, you get judged, don't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
by
you
your,
do.
your accent.
Of course you do.
Because when I said to the lady, look, this is what occurred on such time, and she said, call back tomorrow at this particular time so we can have access to the footage.
Yeah.
Right? And she said, where are you from? And I said, I'm Jamaican. I said, so why would you ask that? I'm a citizen in the UK.
Yeah.
Why would you ask where I'm from? That doesn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Don't it? So that same time, if I had not replied out of being angry, out of that situation,
Yeah.
I would give them the titititwanga.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? You understand? So a lot of times and I experienced that so many times
Yes.
Yeah.
by making a phone call,
Of
Yeah.
course.
by your accent.
Well, I've been called a male, so I understand, but I may not have a Jamaican accent, but I have been called Mister a few times.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, so I get it.
yeah. So sometimes, the change I do hope that for everybody who is listening, and for those persons who have been impacted by how we are being treated in society, we have to just hold ourselves just the same of being calm. And sometimes even being calm, sometimes you still find yourself in a situation that you will become a victim of one of these stories.
Yeah, because
And we
you're
just have to
human.
hope and pray that the Most High will just guide us in a way that we are not being brutalized by the system and by the boys in blue.
Yes.
Because
right.
it's a hard one,
I think my advice would be to those that have experienced these things is to understand your rights, because I feel like what it is with the boys in blue is that the normal citizen don't know their rights.
They don't know. They have to learn it.
So
you have to know your rights.
So when being questioned about something, if you don't know your rights, you're automatically going to think that that person who has a uniform, who's in an authoritative position, knows what he's talking about. So you're going to take
Whatever
their
they
word
say,
for
Yeah.
gospel.
Yeah.
So it's about, again, the self, the knowledge,
Yes.
knowing what,
I'm telling
what
you
your rights
something.
are.
Sometimes you have
There's
to
a lot
go
of-
like, because one of the incident where them stop me, yeah? One of the incident where them stop me, I say, where section 154 say?
yeah.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to.
but John
You have to.
You have
I
to.
don't know where 154 is saying.
Yeah, you don't.
But you're
just
saying it
draw that.
anyway.
When I look for him pocketbook, I say, but you're violating my rights. Next incident again with them, And I say, you want to search? Me just start take off my clothes. Me pull off all my pants. Yeah, and search. And I say, you know what happened? What section 154 say? I don't know. I say, here what happened? You go to 154, then you go to 168. I'll know, me no know 68, sir. Come see him, I go look for him book.
No, sir.
I mean, I try
What
some
dear?
shit. I say, good Lord, help me. When him leave me, I say, I have to go look up for 154.
Yeah.
Because maybe he did say, arrest me on side.
Just, but
And the
this is what
thing
I'm
is,
saying, though.
know it.
listen,
I
if
didn't
you
know it.
want to know more knowledge about these rights and the boys in blues rights, what justice you have with these boys. Yeah, you can buy the books on Amazon.
Yep.
You can research it on Google Chrome. You can ask ChatGPT. You can ask Gemini. You can go and research these things so you're well prepared if there was to stop you at any time.
It's important to know your rights and in what they can and can't do. What is lawful and what is unlawful.
Well, Father Mango says, guys, listen. They got the training to deal with all types of situations, but they put training in the garbage. Where it comes to black people, they know what they are doing.
And there you go.
And that is true.
That's another opinion from another listener. You know,
from the radio chat. That is
right.
from the GMPC live radio chat. So big up Father Mango. And on that note, people, we are going to love and leave you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, for you to think and consider about what is going on around us day to day.
Yes.
You understand? Sometimes it's topics that you don't really want to address.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you don't want to address it because you're just like, oh, so what are we going to do?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day...
What can we do about it?
Yeah, what can we do about it?
But you can make the change.
Do you understand?
It takes one person to then speak to another.
There's nothing wrong.
And that's how it begins.
You know, some people stress themselves out about it because their family members have been through it. They've been through it themselves.
Yes.
They've lost their loved ones through it. You know, they don't want to talk about certain things, but it's healing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's answers. You can try. That's all you can do is try out here, you know.
All you can do is try. And my last word to you guys is to definitely have that self-knowledge, to educate yourselves, to dig a little deeper. Sometimes it's not just that surface research. Dig a little deeper. Try to understand oneself, you know, and love and light, as always.
Love you guys.
Peace out.
If you can't be good, be careful.
Everybody bless up on yourself and hear what happened. The only thing what me say before me go, me don't know what section 154 is, so me just did. You understand? But
Oh, God.
I have to thank everybody who listen on all the platforms with YouTube, the GMPCENT on
Dot.
dot
Yeah.
on the YouTube, and you can go back on YouTube and watch all the shows. The
We've
Chill and
got
Spill
like
shows.
over 200 shows.
Yes, indeed.
If you would
So,
like to go
there.
and watch it, I'm sorry to cut you, Benson, but you just go on YouTube. It's G block caps, capital letters, GMPCEN for Norman, T for Thomas, full stop,
Yes.
and go to live,
Yes.
not videos.
Not videos.
There's a list there. Go to live, and then you'll be able to see all of the videos that we have uploaded, and they're live videos.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing's edited.
You've got home videos live.
Yeah.
Go to the live
section.
Yes.
and you will see all our videos.
And all the people on the Mixcloud, the TikTok, the Bigo, big up on yourself, the other platform, the radio station. Wanna say another thing about the radio station. GMPC Live is also a radio station, and you can go to Google and just type in GMPC Live Radio.
Yes.
And just click on it, and there you will see the bar, and you can go to the chat room, and you can also watch us live just the same on the radio station.
Yes.
And it has been an honor throughout the years for those persons who have supported the GMPC Live. Don't watch the numbers, you understand? You know, because one cocoa full basket, you know. And it's always a pleasure. And some of the time are the people, them where people telling us so you mustn't listen to, or if you listen to. Everybody just keep them eyes open. Have a blessed one. Have a wonderful and prosperous week. Next week again, Chill and Spill. Big up on yourself. And later on the radio station, there will be someone playing. Enough love every time. Good manners and proper conduct.
And I just want to say, because we love the radio station, and it's
Yes.
our radio station, GMPC Live, on a Monday you have DJ Jackie playing. On Tuesday, you've got Ecstatic, and later on in the evening, you've got King Jam. Soca. King Jam plays a soca, and King Jam plays all types of genres. It doesn't matter. Even Ecstatic plays all sorts of genres. Wednesday, you got World Love playing. Yeah, Wilding Out Wednesday.
What?
And we've also got an up-and-coming show from LA Star, a talk show coming up on a Wednesday too. Thursday, you have Rooster and World Love also. Actually, on a Wednesday, you've got King Jam too. My apologies.
Yes.
Friday, you got Sir Benson. Yeah, in the evening time, 11:30 p.m. GMT. In the daytime, you might have DJ Jackie or another DJ playing. Mark might play. Saturday, you got General playing. Chamouch plays also on a Wednesday night. Night Rider Chamouch. Yeah. And on Sunday, you've also got DJ General and Father Mango. Yeah.
The gospel
so
shows.
Throughout every day of the week, you've got GMPC Live Radio 24/7.
365.
Come on now. Spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
If you can't be good, be careful, people. Love you guys.
Love and light.
Take care.
Bye.